What's good, boys? Trade recap today on the banger that we caught. Um, yeah, boys, let's just go ahead and get straight into it. I honestly haven't even looked at any of this, so I know why I entered, so we'll just go based off that. So, boom, we're pre-market here, right? So, on the 4 hour, what do I see? I see nothing. I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly. Yep, this is just like chop. Like there's just not much. Is this the right pair? Oh, this is the 1 minute still. Whoo, I was so confused. I was about to say we should be near all-time highs. Yeah. All right, so what do I see? I do see us rejecting out of this PD array, right? Or this fair value gap, right? You can see buying pressure out, right? And we tap back in. But biggest thing is that I see is that we are close to all-time highs, right? So we'll go ahead and mark that out. 1 hour, what else do I see? I see nothing, right? We do have this fair value gap that gets filled. What does that mean? Not much though. But we do have this beautiful, I believe it was on this time frame. Oh, yes, it was this. Yes, this beautiful high time frame external SMT. Bang. Bang. High time frame SMT. Check. I mainly saw it on the 30 minute though, so it looked like this for me. Oh, I forgot. Price gets down here at this point, but yeah. So what else do I see? This 30 minute SMT, right? Um, what else do I see? We do have this 30 minute unfilled fair value gap. So boom, targeting an imbalance. We have this. We also have this imbalance. And then we have all-time highs. So these aren't really my take profits for the day. I did debate on this, but I ultimately chose not to. So these were my take profits, right? And I told you why I was long, right? High time frame SMT and stuff. But when we scale down to the lower time frames, you'll see more why. So at this point, it kind of all looks the same. 15 minute just looks pretty similar, blah, blah, blah. Scale down to the 5 minute. And then at this point, I'm just waiting, right? Price, I'm just waiting for price to do something, right? So we can go ahead and click play. All right. So what do? Right? We took out this low, right? We obviously didn't on. Did I already enter? No, I didn't. Crap, I did. I am not good at this bar replay. But high time frame SMT, low time frame SMT. Where's the low time frame SMT? Crap. Never mind. No low time frame SMT. Oh, is it on the? Oh, I'm on the five. Boys, What time frame am I on right now? I am tweaking out today. What is going on with me? Holy. I don't know what's going on. Okay. There we go. This is my low time frame SMT. Oh my days. I am just. Obviously, we don't take out. It's this low, but you could have also just done this. Either way, we have this low time frame SMT. So, oh, sorry. Looks like that. Sorry. So, yeah. So, bang. High time frame SMT, low time frame SMT, targeting two imbalances, targeting all time highs. Bang. We're chilling, right? So, at this point, market dumped. And I honestly, my original plan is if we broke this swing high right here, I would have just entered in for longs because I feel like at this point we would have been a bullish structure and we would have just went ahead, right? But we almost did and we didn't, and then we dumped, and then I was like, oh holy, like I got lucky, right? Because I literally almost entered here off this market structure shift, and we dump, right? We dump pretty hard. What do we form instead, boys? 1 minute for 1 minute for value gap. What do? Wait for the inversion. I immediately enter off of this candle. Bang. Stop loss at the bottom of the fair value gap because that's why I entered, right? Green lines are my take profits always. Let me change the color so y'all boys. Oh crap. So y'all know. And then that's really it. So take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3 for a total of a 6.5 risk reward, right? Now, you could have moved your stop loss down to here, right? But the main reason why I didn't want to do that is because if I did do that, take profit 1 would have been right at a 1-to-1. So honestly, I guess I could have done that, but I ultimately just didn't want to do that. I really did feel like this was a pretty clear setup for me. I feel like, I don't know. For me, this was clear. This was easy. Everything was just in my favor. I think I would nearly say this is an A+ setup for me. So I'm ready to enter. Yeah, so we invalidate, I enter. I'm pretty sure we hit take profit 1 in like 10 minutes. And then, so we hit take profit 1, right? Now, this is where I actually did not even end up targeting all-time highs, right? I ended up closing my trade early here for about a 5 risk reward, right? And why did I do that, right? You can see right now. It's literally been about 15 minutes and we're chopping, okay? And then we're still chopping. This is not good price action. We are just chopping and chopping and chopping, right? So at this point, as soon as we hit take profit 1, my stop loss was at break even, right? It's literally been since 9:55. It's literally been 45 minutes and we have been, look at this, we moving sideways, right? So as you can imagine, and this actually I don't get hit with this. Unfortunately, I wish I did. It would have saved me so much time, but I actually this did not hit my take profit. So ultimately what I decided to do is, because this price action is just so sideways, I ultimately decided just to take off all my position at take profit 2, because I felt like, you see this PA, like we literally have moved sideways starting from 9:55. It's now 11. So over an hour and we have gone sideways, literally sideways. We have made no progression anywhere, right? So I think, it makes sense on why I would want to move my stop loss, or why I would want to change my take profit, because I also feel like, we might reject out of this 30-minute fair value gap, right? Like, I don't know. So price continues. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up, but we ended up hitting it, right? So at this point, I'm out on all my positions. And then, of course, we go and we break all-time highs. Without me, may I add. So, and then there we go. So ultimately, all-time highs really did help my bias, like I said. But realistically, this is what I wanted to see. But you can see this chop work right here is just absolutely mind-boggling. So I just moved it right here because, anything can happen in a bad price action type of environment. I don't want to be in a trade. You don't want to be in a trade, right? I'm not trying to be in a trade for 7 hours and we're moving sideways as I wait for Asia session to open up or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not something I want to do, So I went ahead and moved my final take profit from here and just had closed out all my position right here, which ended up getting hit right here. And then we obviously, it always happens like that, boys, but what can you do? I mean, 5 risk reward. I am not going to complain. Could have hit a 6.5, but 5 risk reward. No one's hitting a 5 risk reward on the daily, boys. I'm literally doing that. Come on, man. Like I said, could have put your stop loss right here, but I don't know. I was really confident in this trade. And remember, I entered off of the inversion. That was my 1 minute confluence. If I enter off of inversion, or if I enter off of some sort of fair value gap, usually, most of the time, my stop loss is going to be at that fair value, the bottom of the fair value gap, or the top of the fair value gap if I'm entering in for shorts, right? Because like that's the reason I entered, right? Like if we go back down and we invalidate the fair value gap that I literally thought we would respect. You know what I'm saying? If we invalidated this, and so we invalidated this for value gap, right? And we for some reason go down, like why would I expect us to go down and then go back up? You know what I'm saying? At this point, like this fair value gap was not going to get respected, right? So you can assume we're going to continue down. But yeah, boys, that's the trade. High time frame SMT, low time frame SMT, targeting 2 imbalances. Take profit 3, didn't changed it. 5 risk to reward, absolute banger. Pretty clean. Would have been way cleaner if price action wasn't sideways for about an hour and a half, but which is kind of unfortunate because I was after so long, I got stuff to do, bro. I just monitored the trade on my phone. And I remember I literally looked after 1 hour and we were literally in the same spot, bro. Like I think I left around around here. Okay, I looked 10 minutes after I saw this, got low-key mad that I didn't get filled off this. And then I looked like 20 minutes later or an hour, like 30 minutes later, and we're literally still in the same spot. And I'm like, bro, like, is this ever going to end? But luckily it did, and in a good way. Not the best way, obviously, because I wanted the all-time highs, but it is what it is. And yeah, not really much to explain. That's the full in-depth trade recap. I hope that helped y'all, boys. Executions and everything are on my social media, so y'all know I'm not capping. And yeah, boys, I'll catch y'all. Peace.